Well, we got Judgment twice on both decks. The Lightseer deck and the Mage deck is Judgment. And I got an email, not an email, I got what do you call it? A notification that there was somebody in our energy that is no longer in our energy. Okay, and then I got the two Judgment cards. So this is going to be a good reading. Then on the Oracle deck, I've got the Trickster in reverse. Okay, so the Trickster's been caught. And it's all because you had enough self-respect to take care of business. Meaning, by you watching these videos, by you watching other things, by you listening to your guides and your angels, you had enough self-respect to care about you. Okay? And just by happenstance, I have on an outfit that used to be what the people in prison wore. I think they wear orange now, but it used to be black and white. And I was told to put this on this morning, and now I know why. Because in Astro, we did a lot of work. And that trickster, remember the other day I said the divine feminine had been exposed? Well, the trickster, there was a divine feminine and a divine masculine that were the ringleaders and many minions. And we've got Judgment on this card. Lightseer deck. And we've got Judgment on this deck. And I just think it's hilarious that I would have this outfit on today. But you see, that's how you just go by what you're being told, and it all works out like a well-oiled machine. I didn't have the cards picked. I had no memory because when I come back into this realm, I don't remember anything, very little. And then I just go about the day. So I was told to put this outfit on. I was told to, whatever. The music is yes. That's who's playing. Put it back on. And we're going to go a little bit deeper under Judgment. And we've got the hierophant. So the hierophant is the highest of all cards. It's all four kings, all four queens. It's everything put together. It's the hierophant. It's my twin, and we took care of business. Now, does that mean that we took care of business for you? Absolutely. It's all connected. So the energy right now is all judgment, judgment, judgment. So anything that was in your field that needed to be judged was taken care of. So don't continue with the baggage on your back of they're messing with me. Because no, they're not. You're messing with yourself. And you see how this is sparking out orbs and lights? Yeah, I'm not doing any of this. They are. So really trust that by you having enough self-respect and knowing that you are guarded and protected, you made a commitment to do this. You used your imagination. Judgment twice. Okay, so the Hierophant had a lot to do with it because you used all of your power. And underneath this Judgment is the Knight of Questing, which is the Knight of Q, which is everything I just said. Okay, it's about the action. It's about the things you did mentally and the things you did in astro and the things you did physically. Because physically, you may have saged your house. You may have prayed. You may have quit a job, left a toxic situation. All these things in the physical is what helps you in the astral when you go to sleep at night. Just like me waking up and putting this outfit on, even though I was going to wear my red halter and my red shorts today, I was told to put this on. I was also told to put this pin on, which is a hat with rhinestones around it, like you'd wear a hat with the rhinestones around it. And they said, put it where it's like your Spock. You know how Spock had that on his outfit on Star Trek? They said, put it right there and then use it all day like you're on Star Trek. So I thought that was funny. Okay. And I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's just a hat with rhinestones on it. And then they also said to wear these earrings, which are very Egyptian style earrings. Okay, so all this binds together for my protection today, but it's symbolic. And that's why I'm telling you that everything is energy, everything is symbolic. So we've got judgment, we've got the hierophant. This glows in the dark, by the way. We've got the, remember, I always say this is astral, and all these little stars are us. And you can see how it's glowing. And it's saying that what I'm saying is true. 2 judgment cards. Okay, trickster upside down. Knight of questing. After the knight of questing is the magician. So again, everything I just said. This card matches this light perfectly. Didn't know it was there? Just reading the energy. Look at that. This card is exactly this. So when I was explaining all this, next card out is confirming it. That's why we call ourselves Energy Tarot, because I'm reading the energy, but the cards are backing up what I'm saying. Next card out, your hard work paid off. 8 of Pentacles. All the work I just said, the work that you do physically, like I could have said, no, I'm not wearing that dress. I don't like those colors. I don't even like that dress. I want to wear my red halter and my red shorts. Well, that would be fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you see how this was another piece of what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of like when a waitress has to wear a uniform, it's another piece of her career that day. She has to wear the apron. She has to wear the smock, right? Well, she would much rather probably wear her red halter and her red shorts to work, but she can't. She needs pockets to put her tips and her book. And I was a waitress almost my whole life here this time, so I know all about waitressing. And it's fun. I loved it. And I would go back, but you can't go back to the Matrix once you leave. Okay, so this is my waitress job now. Okay, so under the Hierophant is the Queen of Questing. And why this is important is because we had the Knight of Questing, and I told you that the Knight of Q is very significant because he's shining that light. You see that light he's shining? Just like, again, it's definitely going with this, okay? Now, the Queen of Questing would be the energy I'm in right now, where I'm creating a channel, I'm creating how I look today, I'm creating what I'm saying today. I'm in my Q, my Queen of Questing, which is the Queen of Wands, my creativity. So that's me today. That's me right now, okay? And then we have in this deck the Queen of Pentacles, another queen. So I have everything I need. I have money, tools, okay? When I say money, I don't mean like I have money in the bank. I'm more saying I have tools. Because right now I could have no money and I could walk across the street to my neighbor Mark and I could ask him for a cup of sugar and he would give it to me, okay? I could have my car break down. I could have something that I needed for my pets, and I could ask Mark, just using that for an example, without any money. So it's not really about money, even though we need money, it's a tool, but they're saying you have everything you need. So if you don't have money and you need something, ask, because your angels will provide. I know somebody that I used to be with, my mission partner, he would walk up to a dumpster. We were homeless for 4 years on the streets of all the big towns, big cities. Um, and he would walk up to a dumpster and say, we need food, or we need a rubber band, or we need matches, whatever we needed, and it would just appear. He was a wonderful manifester. And we would go behind like the supermarkets, and we would have food in those dumpsters or on the side of the dumpsters better than the food you bought in the store. And for any of you that are homeless, you can relate. But if you've never been homeless, you're probably going, ew wee, right? But I've been many things just in this life alone. And we would have barbecues. We had, I know Steve's Love Tarot says that he meets people that are homeless that are happier than people that live in mansions. And we were. One time for a while, we were homeless at Newport Beach. Confirmation from looks like our everyday lives, Michael. But we were homeless in Newport Beach, and nobody is allowed to be homeless in Newport Beach. And I would just walk through the alleys of the people that lived there, and I found a Doors blue jean jacket. Oh, beautiful. I ended up giving it away when I was drunk, but anyway. We would find bottles of booze not opened. We would find all kinds of stuff. And that's just to show you that, we don't actually need money. I didn't have any money all them years, and I never panhandled. He did, but So I'm just saying that it's when I talk about money or abundance, please don't think matrix wise, because there's no money and no politics on my spaceship. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, you have everything you need, along with all the creativity you need. Judgment's been served. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and pick a couple more oracle cards and go just a little bit deeper. I love this hierophant card because it's so important, because he has to be the one that does the judgment. Okay, so St. Michael says your loved ones are safe. You should just keep shielding yourself, and you should take time to make a commitment. So, not a commitment, a decision. And it's about eternal love, okay? So, let's get these back up here. I'm a little ahead of myself here. Okay, so take time making the decision about eternal love, okay? So whatever you're doing, just take your time. You're already together in astro, okay? You're already doing this in astro. So if you're wanting to come in physically, take your time. Take your time making the decision, or take your time once you're in. Take your time with your next steps. I would say, personally, get in there before it's too late, meaning that can happen. I'm not going to get into that, but get in there before it's too late. But take your time once you're in there, okay? And you and your loved ones are safe, and shield yourself. So know that you can do this without having to stay around your loved ones. They're good, they're safe. And then as you're coming towards, just shield yourself, If you're going to walk down Gangster Main Street, you should probably have your bulletproof vest on. Okay, now the oracle cards, when I said I was going to pick one, we've got the masks are off, okay? The masks are off, and we know who everybody is. You know who I am. I know who you are. Um, as soon as I don't even have to see you, I know your energy. So these people that think that they're getting away with tricking you, the trickster's in reverse, and you just know. And you don't have to prove how you know, and you don't even have to tell people how you know. Just disconnect for them, people. Just disconnect from them. You know, you can see all the power we have, and you don't need it. You don't need anybody that's not in your energy. And it's very few that are in your energy. You may find yourself, that's a talking head song. You may find yourself very limited, meaning I only watch 5 people in one day, or I only do 4 things in one day. It's getting narrower and narrower. Where before you might have done 10 things in a day, now you're down to only 4 things. I get up, I do my video, I listen to my other friends' videos. I clean my house and I read my book. I watch a favorite show. I go to the grocery store. I go to bed. Okay, that was more than 4 things. But then you may find yourself cutting out. I'm sick of reading these books. I'm sick of watching these people. Anything that's of lower vibe, okay? So things are changing rapidly is what I'm saying. So you used to read a book every single day religiously for the last 30 years, and you're finding yourself not doing that no more. You don't want to read no more. Okay, don't question it, just do it. Okay, you used to write a lot and now you don't. Don't question it. Things are changing rapidly. Just like you can take a picture or go back to my first videos, even look at my regression, and I don't think I even look like the same person on my regression. Okay? It's not because I changed my makeup or my hairstyle, it's because our DNA is being activated. We're working so hard in the astral and with the sun and with all the energies that I'm not even her anymore. But that was my higher self talking in the regression, and she's still the same. But me here physically, it's not even the same person. So why would I want anything or anyone from my past? I wouldn't. Okay, so the masks are off. We're going to finish this up. Again, St. Michael saying your children are watched over too. So if you're thinking about leaving your family, you need to and go on. Okay. Energy healing work. Again, I'm just drawn to the picture of the blue just meshing into this, just like they're one. Energy healing work is what the focus is. Period. Energy healing work. No judgment has been called. Know that you're changing physically, mentally, emotionally, and that it's all good. It is all good. I feel so good I could do cartwheels right now, but I'm not going to. So I want to thank you for listening, and I love you all. Thank you.